Having a problem with this HDMI cable.
You.
Yeah, is it? Is it back?
Oh, I don't know.
It should be back now. I see this little light indicator. So when I'm moving around, it must be this HDMI. Can I plug it in harder?
It's not up on my phone.
It's not up. No, they said expecting source says it's back. And there is a little light on the encoder that lets me know if it's getting HDMI signal or not. So we didn't lose Wi-Fi. We lost the camera video. And I think that happened a couple of times today, didn't it? Just randomly. So I wonder if I need to switch. I need to try a different cable. Okay. All right, let's get him sprayed. Here's the fun part. Yes, been all over today. It did go offline just now. And then it's back offline. Like before, not now, sorry, okay. It was earlier. It would just, you're saying when I was streaming it would go off. Okay. I wonder if I should swap the cable. Or if it's a matter of the camera. The one thing that I mean, this is the biggest complaint about the Canon cameras that people have is the micro HDMI. I've seen that again and again. So maybe I need to switch to like a Sony or something. I'll have to look at what it has. Saying 2 minutes versus 10 or so. So I wonder the encoder, it usually just like shows the like, it must be disconnecting and reconnecting. Because I thought it would be able to. I don't think it would be Wi-Fi. And the HDMI light, the HDMI light came off, the power light stayed on. So yeah, micro HDMI is known connector that breaks. Yeah, the connector's not broke. Well, I mean, it could be breaking. I've used that connector every day for, has it been, how long have I been streaming on with this setup? 5 months, 6 months? It's a lot. It's a lot of usage. It's a lot of work on that HDMI connector. But you'd think that it. I'll have to look at what Sony does on their cameras. What connector they use. It'd be nice if it was just a full HDMI. That would be good. All right, we did him a lot. So it disconnected enough to go with the pod. Well, I don't think it was the Wi-Fi. And I do have other HDMI connectors to try. What I should try is I'm wondering if if I should go grab one of those HDMIs, swap it out. It seems to be working fine right now, but I wonder if I wiggle it, is it gonna go out? See, it hasn't dropped. I'm like wiggling it back and forth. So let's wiggle the other one. Probably okay. So it was fuzzy since yesterday's egg watch in the tree. The camera's been fuzzy, or it's like no longer sharp. Okay, let's see. I need to digest some of this. Let's read the whole thing. Okay, so stream minutes up to 2 minutes versus 10, and when it went live, it was glitchy and laggy at times. Yes, micro. Okay, now the stream has been. Now this time it has to be the encoder since stream has started and on new so yes, it disconnected enough to cut off the VOD. It was fuzzy since yesterday's egg watch. Spence, you surprised me today. Always pick up the rubbish after you leave 2 old batteries outside. Oh, I left the 2. I don't know where to put them. You picked up the rubbish after you left the 2 old batteries outside the pond coop today. I did. I left them out there because I don't know where to put them. Fussy, not fuzzy. Oh gosh, my eyes. I can't read. Okay. All right, the fuzzy was, I was confused as if it was out of focus or something. Okay. Fuzzy. Okay, let's go and I'm going to go get Autumn and we'll take a look at him. So I'll be right back. Oops. All right. So let's take a look at his eye. So I've already put some kind of just drops, some lubricating drops in his eye. I don't know how well is the light here. So one thing that I noticed is that there's a little bit of swelling, kind of the eye. You see the white? So I don't know if that's just, it's That's different. It's kind of, I think maybe it's some swelling, which is probably fine. But it looks clear. It looks more clear today. Tonight. Still a bit cloudy, not very sharp. So let's what I've got are these two different. This is the racin. So this is definitely for eyes. Used to clean and relieve eyes. So it lubricates and protects the eye, relieves eye irritation, proves safe. So I don't know if it's just a lubrication. Eye infection is usually like glue, and it probably you can't open it anymore. It's just like. So the ingredients: water, sodium magnesium fluorosuccate, sodium phosphate, sodium chloride, hypochlorous acid, and sodium hypochlorite. So some of these are the same in this other thing. This for sure is an eye thing. This is more of like an antimicrobial hydrogel. So it is more about disinfecting, but there's no alcohol, steroids, or antibiotics. So hydrochlorous acid, is that the same thing? No, they don't. That's different. Oh, that's just the active ingredient, is the hypochlorous acid. Inactive is electrolyzed water, sodium chloride, which is the same, I think we had that in this one, sodium hypochlorite, lithium magnesium sodium silicate, sodium bicarbonate, phosphates, and sodium sulfate. So these are probably, a lot of these sound like a salty solution, which is good. So so this doesn't have any active ingredients. This has the hypochlorous acid in it. So what is hypochloric acid, and can we put that in the eye? I think we can. I did read that this you can use it in the eye. The one says the same as your first version, but for eyes. So, okay, now let me digest some of this. Expecting Storms did some resource. Okay. Some say the Thera is okay, but doesn't work well. This doesn't have anything. This I think is just like a lubricant. It's not. That's what it looks like to me. It doesn't have any active ingredients. Yeah, yes, exactly. So Maybe I need to look up that one ingredient. So this one says the same as your first picture, but for eyes. Do we know what that second one has? The ingredients? Is it the same? Hi, Crazy for Cats. We are researching stuff before we spray this in Autumn's eye. So they both don't have antibiotics. Correct. This one specifically says it doesn't have antibiotics. And no alcohol. Gels on contact and provides protection. Non-toxic, safe if licked or ingested. Relieves symptoms of skin allergies. So antimicrobial. Safe for all species, animal species. So I want to look up that one ingredient. Like, what is the... I learned something from behind the bottle. So, I mean, I looked up, can you use Veteracillium in the eye? And this says it also works great on tear stains. So let's go to their website. So they do, but that's the eye care. Antimicrobial eye. So that was the one that you were saying. Let's look up the ingredients. So the ingredients on that one that they say you do on the eye, here's the difference. So they have the same hypochlorous acid, electrolyzed water, sodium chloride, phosphate, sodium hypochlorite. This one has a few others. So the sodium chloride is the same. Sodium hypochlorite. Then this one has lithium, magnesium, sodium silicate, sodium bicarbonate, and phosphorus and sodium sulfate. The pH on this might be wrong for eyes. It might sting pretty bad. Well, hello. Hello, my light. So got Edwards tap dancing. So I'm kind of a little bit, I mean, they do make the one for eyes. That's what okay. I think we'll probably wait. We probably won't do this one because it's not the right one. All right. Let's do these drops at least. Can help. I suppose we have to open it. Probably a seal or something to take off. Now this is thicker. That's really thick. I'll show you. So this is probably better than the like, look how thick that is. That's pretty thick. I think this is better than the stuff I was using because it'll actually kind of, yeah, that'll help a lot better. Yeah, it is a gel. And specifically an eye gel. So I suppose, does this have some of the other, because if the rest of those ingredients, so the one thing that it does was the lithium magnesium. This has magnesium fluorosificate. They're kind of very, very similar, it seems, but we'll do just the one. All right, come here. Oh, I know you don't. It's rough, huh? Come here. Come here, bud. Let's look at your eye. So it seemed to. Yeah, it's like it's. All right. It seems, it's like staying in his eye. That's good. That's good. That'll help it. Yeah, it's swelling up. I mean, it's swollen your eye, your poor eye. All right, we'll just do the one drop is all. But it's sticking to his eye a lot more. I think that's probably good. All right, let's go get Meteor. Meteor is next. We've done a mite check on him. We didn't we do Autumn? Is he not on the spreadsheet? I thought we for sure did mites. He had them. Yes, it was the 23rd. Oh, okay. And we're just saying, does he have any more? That's a good, yeah. No live mites, but see, you can see some of the same stuff that I was showing on. Let's see if we can get better lighting. Definitely the eggs. Do you mind if I take one of these feathers? So. So yeah, against my shirt, you can see that pretty good. Is that in a focus? Yeah, it actually. Does it focus that close? No, not that close. Maybe back here. So those are the little things hanging onto the feathers. Are the eggs. Oh, he pooped on the floor. You pooped on the floor. I don't think we had the poop. The poop guesses. But no live mites. Not seeing any live mites. I don't remember if he had mites up here or not. Did you? I don't think he did. I think it was just down on his bottom. We're going to take another quick look. I just want to make sure nothing is running around down there. Yeah, all the mites seem to be gone. Okay. All right. Give you a hug, bud. All right, let's go get Meteor, and I need to get the things for her foot, some bandages. Good night, Meteor. We'll check you in the morning. bonking it again. Alright, so we've got our scissors. Some antibiotic and some tape. So I believe I got the right one. Let's show you her foot. So you can see she's got kind of like a scar, big bump right there. This one doesn't feel too hard. Let's zoom up a little and down. This one is probably the one that's bothering her because that feels harder. Like it has an edge. And this was the foot that I worked on last time. So I'm pretty sure that that's the one. And I can hear myself from my wife's. My wife's listening to me in the other room. And we got a nice little echo and delay. So what we want to do is just kind of try and break it up. That's what I'm gonna do. This is how I've dealt with it before. There might be some blood, so I'll be prepared with this.
Hey boys,
We're gonna.
dinner's ready.
Yeah, she is. She's still at our chicken life. Okay. Let's break some of this scab up. Ultimately, if there's potentially a little like nodule thing underneath this, and if we can get that out, that'll be more comfortable too. Yeah, the soaking can help. What I'm thinking right now, I mean, the soaking, what we should do is peel off what we can, and then soften it up with yeah. See, look at that. We're getting some of it off right there. And here comes the blood. And so what I'm thinking is to take and bandage it, let it soften up a little bit more through like the backcitration, and then we can get a little bit more out. It's a lot better than, I mean, the first time I was treating her. So she's a lot better. This is. And I don't know. Yeah. It's opened up a little. So I know a vet, what they would probably do is come in and cut it out. We could try cutting it out, I suppose. I don't know. That seems pretty invasive. Alright, I'm getting a little bit more out of it. This is good. Alright, that actually took some of the stuff on the inside out as well. That bleed a little. And the skin underneath looks pretty clean. Before, I've seen it a little bit. I've seen other stuff besides blood come out. This is just blood that I'm seeing. So, not too much. I don't think we're dealing with much infection. Looks like it's done bleeding. So let's prepare a bandage for her. A little bit more blood. So what I want to do, I want to prepare a couple of these, a couple of strips of tape to keep everything together. She's doing extremely patient. Okay, 2 should do it. I suppose I could cut a third one just in case I need one. Well, after 2 is on, I probably don't have to worry. Getting the first one on will hold the bandage in place. Alright, let's cut another one of these out. My other one dropped on the floor. catch your feathers. So we'll take one at least that way, and then another one around that toe. Kind of wrap it, that right there. Yeah. I suppose we've got this third one, so we might as well do a third one. We'll take that one between here and there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we'll probably know a little bit more, like as far as limping and such. How much she wants to limp. Keep it covered and get it a nice fresh. Could be that scab, there was some pain and discomfort. It's softer. There, we got your foot. She's got something right there. There's like a lump. What is that? This almost feels like it's an extra bone. I don't think it is. Can I turn you over? No. I want to look at the underside of that. Oh. She'll get relaxed. There we go. There we go. So she's got a little bit on this, but like that one's not as severe. It's not very, very big. Where was that bump? Oh, look at that. There's a dark spot. Is that dirt? It's like she's got a little hole in there that gets dirt caught. I think we'd probably just pull that out. It's like a fold of skin. Kind of like a dirty belly button. You ever get dirt caught in your belly button? Yeah. Yeah, there's no scar. It's just a really... That's pretty deep fold. A lot of dirt in your toe. You're gonna make a diamond in there. Can someone get me a toothpick? Peter? Peter? Tim?
Yeah.
Could you get me a toothpick?
Yeah. I'm going.
Oh, there it goes. So there we got it. Thank you. There, is that more comfortable? Here, let's get a little bit of this. Like water. You still okay there? Use this to kind of just clean it out. I'm like surprised how deep that hole goes. It's like way in there. Like how? How? That's deeper than your whole toe. That's crazy. That is a really deep fold. Where'd my toothpick go? Where'd my toothpick go? Okay, you want to come back up? You can come back up. I gotta find my toothpick. I don't know, it disappeared. Okay, maybe we're done. Maybe we're done. See, I have a popsicle stick. Might help. Maybe that's even better. Oh, there's my toothpick. This is probably better. It's not as pokey. Kind of gives me something to, like a little spoon. There's a little bit more. Sorry. Flipping you over again. It's like, I'm surprised you haven't like bit me yet. If it was pocket, I'd be down to 2 fingers. Kind of like a little bit more deep down. Just want to get it all cleaned out. There's a little. Are you seeing it? See, there's a little goop. No scab or anything. I mean, when I look at it, it's just skin. It actually looks pretty healthy skin. All right, you're done. Stay out of the mud. Otherwise, you're just gonna get more of that. Just that little pocket is gonna fill up with dirt. Oh. You're comparing the. So is this Fireball and not Meteor? I think it's Fireball because I checked both of them that we have here, and she seems more red. She seems to have more red. Not that this, there you go. You can see it when she gets in the light. See a lot more red. I think this is Fireball. So it's the same. I think it's the same bird right there. Yeah. Yep. This is the one in the emote. You can, I mean, should we get that same pose? Can you look at the camera? There. That's pretty good. You can see that side of you. Oh, you did so well. Fireball. So Fireball's comb is bigger like that too. So what do we have? Comb incoming. Let's take a look. We gotta get the names right. Otherwise, we're gonna be all messed up. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 big spikes and one that's not, and they're very. And what do you have? You have a lot of little ones. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a smooth one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is the same comb. Yes, that's the same comb. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a small one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, sort of like a. I think this picture is missing. It's just blending these last two in as one. They're kind of connected a little bit. So I think that's a match, especially you look towards the back side of that. Like that shape. The first two and the shape of them. It matches that photo. And let's see, we can get even that side. So this is the exact same size, and I'll get my shirt in there so that it's black. That's a match. That's a match. Hello, Fireball. Yes. We figured it out. You've got nice squishy cheeks. We like them. We've confirmed her identified. Yep, 2-factor. One picture and another picture. We need to put a bracelet for Fireball. I could give her, that's probably a good idea. So that's Meteor. Yeah, and that's a different comb. That's definitely a different comb. So why don't we go ahead and let's put a band on her, on Fireball. We'll give her a red band. All right, you sit right here. You can use the toilet if you want. But you just sit. Just go sit on the toilet. She did big poops, but you missed the toilet. You got the floor. You only half of it got into the. That's a pretty big poop. Okay, let's clean that up. Okay, you better move. We don't want you stepping in that. It's huge. Toilet and the floor. Alright, let's get this band on you. So, one thing I like about these bands that we've been using is that they clip together and then they stay that same size. So we'll put that on her foot. So that way there's no chance of it getting like cinching up tighter. Oh yes, I did. I changed my pants. That was the first thing I did when I got home. But these were actually pants that were just less like dirty. And then I started wash. So by tomorrow I will have another pair of pants. But they're gonna be the same. They all have a bunch of the same pants. So you never know. Okay. Fireball has a band. And we haven't done one on Sky yet. So all right. Well, I think it's time to say goodnight. I'm gonna take Fireball back out to the coop, and then I've got a bunch of mess to clean up in here, and I need to take Blondie out to the shed. So I will say goodbye and thank you. You have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.